Good morning, Satnam. So we are, week 6 under the pressure cooker. So we're going to work on some nervous system endurance today. I think in the beginning, it was taking the time for our nervous system to adjust to such swift changes, and now we're in it for the long haul, and we're still under this pressure of a total change and difference in lifestyle under the pandemic. So now we really need to work to build on the nervous system and continue to hold a consistent energy to see our way through this as crisp and clear and harmonic as we can be. So I've picked a couple kriyas for us to practice today. We're going to do a pranayama practice to balance mental energy and increase magnetic radiance, and then a kriya for strengthening the nervous system. So, while we're under this pressure, you can start to notice more erratic behavior in ourselves and others. So to help to smooth those cracks, we want our synapses of our nervous system to be clean, firing all of our electrical connections and charges to be going off and complete and following through, so that we don't fall short. And if you are feeling that emotional pressure, mental pressure, spiritual pressure, physical pressure, it's okay, but we can work to create a more streamlined connection in all of our connections. And that's also it's an energy management too. It's an ability to manage your input and your output, your inflow and your outflow, what is coming in and what is going out. And your ability to manage that is also a major factor in how you're handling yourself during this time. So this first pranayama is going to kind of work on that. It's going to work on our energy and our focus of this, smooth inflow and outflow. I've watched of course, who hasn't watched Tiger King? And we were just watching this Waco on Netflix too, which I was young. I'm going to say I was maybe 10 when that went down. So I didn't remember. I remembered it being in the news, but I didn't remember a lot of the details. And, you just look at, these are good examples of this sort of mismanagement of energy. And Wild Wild Country as well. If you haven't seen that, that's interesting too. That's on the Osho and his community in Oregon, and that downfall, and that there's these pressures on can be these pressures on different groups and people, and the mismanagement of their energy ultimately leads to destruction rather than creation. Although really ultimately that's all, it's all fine. Destruction, creation, it's the same, ultimately the same thing. So, from destruction comes creation and growth and expansion and everything else. And sometimes our creation can lead to some sort of destruction. So it's a feedback loop, but we want our feedback loops and our circuitry to be running smoothly right now. So those were all, interesting things to watch, the management of energy and how these people under pressure were responding. And we're seeing it in our political figures as well, too, watching the unfolding of the pressure on those that have the whole world's attention on them. That's a huge pressure. That's a huge psychic pressure too, that you have all of this energy at you. So all of these exercises that we're going to do today are going to really help us to on our follow through, on our consistency, on the ability to feel and experience a pressure or an emotional reaction, but to allow that to just follow through and to pick up and expand and move forward from each of those, experiences. So let's get started. Let's tune in. Bring your hands together, rub your hands together. Thumbs come into your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And we'll inhale to begin. Inhale. And inhale. Deep breath in, hold. And exhale, bring the hands, palms up onto the knees. Closing your eyes, meditate on that sound. Take a deep breath in, exhale. I got my timer. Good. So stay in easy pose and bring your hands onto your knees. We're going to move into these. We're going to start with these pranayams to balance mental energy and increase magnetic radiance. So your management of your energy becomes your projection. So your magnetic radiance gets stronger. I'll read you the comments. The radiance and beauty of a person depends on the clarity and glitter of his circumvent force field, which depends on the balance of energy in the left moon and right sun sides of the body. So this first pranayama is going to create this balance and allow the mind to rid itself of doubts. The mind has many stages and states, constantly generating the waves of thought needed to relate to this world. So we'll start to balance that energy with this first breath. So staying in easy pose, keep your spine straight, eyes wide open and gazing straight ahead. With the arms straight, the hands on the knees in Gyan Mudra, you're going to inhale constantly for 5 seconds. Hold the breath for 10 seconds and exhale constantly for 5 seconds. And continue this rhythm. We'll continue this for about 7 minutes. As you go along, gradually increase your inhalation time to 10 seconds and the holding time to 15 seconds and exhaling to 10 seconds. So we're starting at inhale 5, hold 10, exhale 5, and then work your way up to holding for 10. Inhaling for 10, holding for 15, exhaling for 10. So eyes stay open, gazing straight forward. So let's begin inhaling for 5. Hold. Exhale 5. Inhale 5. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And continue. Start to increase, if you can, your inhale, your hold, and your exhale, going up maybe just a couple seconds. Inhaling 7, holding 12, exhaling 7. Manage your energy. Pace your inhale. Relax as you hold. Smooth with your exhale. Work on it. See if you can bump it up to 10 seconds. Inhale, hold for 15 seconds, exhale for 10. But only if you can, don't force it. Meditate on the inflow and outflow of breath, the divine spark of life. Eyes staring open, bright, awake, luminous. Breathe in and exhale. Remaining in easy pose, keep the spine long. Focus the attention at the brow point. And now with the eyes closed and using your right index finger, alternately open and close the nostrils in the following sequence. So inhale deeply through the left nostril. We're going to hold for up to 45 seconds. So very long hold, so go only as far as you comfortably can. If you're gasping for breath, then you're holding too long and you're going to give yourself a headache and not feel well. So this is to work and build on your ability to manage your prana, your energy. So inhale through the left nostril, hold for 45 seconds, up to 45 seconds. And then exhale through the right nostril in 4 equal parts or strokes. And we will continue this rhythm for about 3 minutes. And then we'll increase the exhale to 8 equal strokes out for the remainder of the time, which we're going to go for 7 minutes. So we'll give it a try. Bring your right hand up by your right nostril. We're using the index finger. Close the right nostril and then inhale through the left side. We'll hold for up to 45 seconds. And then exhale in 4 equal parts. That's through the right side. I think we lost our connection for a second, so we'll go again. Inhale through the left. Hold. And exhale 4 times through the right. Switch back, index finger, inhale. Hold. Exhale 4 parts through the right. Inhale again and continue. Through the left, hold. And exhale in 4 parts. Keep going. Inhaling. Exhale 4 parts. Inhale. This next time you're going to exhale in 8 parts, trying for 8. Inhale. Working on the management of your breath and your energy. You're just practicing. Exhale in 8 parts. Exhale in 8 parts. Inhale. And exhale 8 parts. Take a regular breath in and exhale. Good. Breathing normally now. Can work on this to continue to manage work on your energy, your, breathing through pressure states, stress states becomes your ability to manage them. So it's a good practice. So we're going to move into strengthening the central nervous system now. So, this, we're all in our own, situations, either have our kids at home, we're teachers now. And I know that's me, that's where I am. I'm having to be Mrs. Mom. And, you're 6 weeks into this and you're working, you're essential worker in our grocery stores, nurses, doctors. And that's a lot of pressure too. You're dealing with the pressure of being in these environments and dealing with other people, or, working way more than you ever worked before. And it's a constant pressure. Caretaking of family members, elderly, relatives, family. And again, constant pressure, and especially now, you're in it and you're getting tired. We're getting tired, and under that tiredness is when we lose our energy. So we can start to look at, you have to kind of adapt and start to look at time and space in different ways and creative ways, and in finding different ways to manage your time and manage your energy. So it's important to take some time to look at that, to look at how you're managing your energy. What are you inputting, and what are you taking in? What are you putting out? And if it's feeling stressed and toxic and negative and heavy to you, then you have to look at how you're managing your energy, and what are the ways that you can look at that differently. What are the ways that you can create differences in managing your energy? If you can't get a full night's sleep, when can you have short periods of rest throughout the day? You have to start to manage it differently. When things look different and things change, then it takes it's worth the time and effort into looking at how to manage that, and using practices that continue to renew and revive and revitalize your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual states of your body. So we're going to use this Kriya to strengthen the nervous system so that we can be able to take on those different views, so we can have different perspectives, so that we can shift and flow and have these complete feedback loops and circuitry within our systems. So We'll start here with some cat-cow. So get on your hands and knees and move the spine, warm up the spine a little bit. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin and your heart, and exhale, round and tuck everything in, moving through these with working on an even breath and an even movement. Taking these first couple minutes to warm the spine, warm up the breath, and to connect and harmonize the breath with your movement and with your rhythm. So keep going, keep moving the spine back and forth rhythmically, inhaling, exhaling, and syncing it all together. Work on your steadiness, work on your rhythm. Deep breath in. Exhale, stay on your hands and knees. Move into cow pose so the belly is dropped, the heart is lifted. Balancing on both your hands, you're going to lift your balancing on your hands and your left knee. You're going to extend your right leg straight back and then return to the starting position and then alternate. Extend the left leg out and bring that knee back. So alternating right and left. In cow pose, looking forward, heart projecting forward. Inhale, extend the right leg out. Exhale, back. Inhale, left. Exhale, back. Inhale, exhale. looking forward. And then drop in to close the eyes and look at the point between the brow. Even breathing. Keep going. Deep breath in, hold. And exhale. We're going to continue with the same movement of the legs, alternating right and left. And this time, as you extend your leg back, you're going to touch your forehead to the floor and then return to the starting position. So it will look like this. I'm going to switch so I don't kick my crystal bowls. So as you extend, your forehead comes to the ground and you return. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's go. Keep moving with it. Inhale, forehead comes down. Exhale, return. Inhale, exhale. Stay with it. Manage your energy. As you start to get tired, you stop and breathe consistently and steady. So work to maintain a steady breath. 10 seconds. And deep breath in, hold, exhale, and remain in cow pose. Take a breath. So we're going to stay here. We're going to keep going with this rhythm. Now, when you extend the leg up and out at an angle so that your whole body slants as you bring your forehead to the floor, and continue to alternate. Inhale, and the leg comes up. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So stretching the leg out at an angle. And the forehead to the ground. Continue. Powerful breathing. The breath is now really strong to support you, to give you momentum and movement. Rest if you need to. Child's pose if you need to. Stay steady with the breath. And just come back in. Try to keep your actions smooth and consistent no matter what they are. You're more than halfway there. Last minute, a little less than a minute. Taking the breath even deeper, working to break tension and strengthen in the diaphragm. Deep breath in, hold, bring the legs back. Exhale. Relax back into child's pose. Take a couple breaths. So the bottom comes to your heels. You can extend the arms straight out in front of you, forehead to the floor. Prop yourself however you need to. If you need a blanket between the hips and the feet, or the feet and the floor, or the forehead to the floor, whatever points of the floor that you might not be able to reach, just bolster it. Integrating. Breathe in, and as you exhale, rise back up. You can cross your ankles and sit back to bring your feet forward, legs forward into easy pose. So staying in easy pose here, we're going to interlock the hands behind your back, straightening the elbows if you can, or as much as you can without locking them, and then bending forward, touch your forehead to the floor, and raise your arms as high as you can. And that may mean that they just draw down the spine, which is fine. Inhaling up, exhaling forward, forehead towards the floor. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep going rhythmically. Moving up and down. Opening through the heart, through the throat, through the mind. Eyes closed, gaze at the point between your brows. Breathe in and rise back up. Lift through the heart, hold. Exhale and release the arms. Breathe in and out. Bring the arms now straight out in front of you, palms facing down, make fists with your hands, and then inhale as your left arm moves up and the right arm moves down, and then exhale and switch. Try to keep no bend in your elbows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep the spine long, the heart forward, shoulder blades just slightly drawn in, and work the space around the heart with this. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's go. Make it like a breath of fire breath so that it's rhythmic. The inhale and exhale is even and aligns with your rhythm. Deep breath in. Hold the arms straight out. Hold. And exhale. Mentally make the connection from navel to heart, heart to navel, so that your actions come from places of compassion and spaciousness. So that you can move from your heart. Bring the hands onto the knees, resting onto your knees. Lean back and then rotate your lower back and hips in a backward arc to the left side. And as your left hip bone comes over your left thigh, lean forward to bring your left shoulder to your left knee with your spine stretched out straight, keeping your neck in neck lock. So that's just the chin slightly drawn in. So it's inhale, sweeping, arcing to the left. When the hip is over the left thigh, then you're going to move your left shoulder to your left knee. The spine stays long and the chin is locked. Then reverse the motion, rotating back over to the right and over right shoulder over the right knee. Spine long and chin lock engaged. So you're sweeping back and forth, arcing side to side, left to right, and syncing up with your breath, finding the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, back to the other side. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. So let's go. fluid and in your body, loosening up through your hips. Deep breath in, come back to center, hold. And exhale. Bring yourself to stand. Bring your arms straight up overhead. Feet about hip width apart. Find all four corners of the foot. As you extend long, let the pelvis drop, the tailbone drop down. There's some engagement in the quads, the tops of the leg, and then exhale from the core, from your belly. Hinge forward as far as you can. Keep your spine long and keep the arms straight out. Bring the palms facing down. We're going to hold this. So hold this strong and steady here so that you are parallel to the ground and remain here. Try to not move. If you need to, you can relax down and then rise, back up when you need to. Or you can bring the hands onto the hips and hold the spine out long if you need to take a break. So try to remain still steady and consistent in your breathing and managing that energy. Hold. Move your breath from your belly, from your tailbone to the crown of your head and back through again, down the legs. Legs are engaged. Working to build your stamina, to build your steadiness. Try to become emotional and release this emotion by yelling, groaning, making noise. Much easier to do in the comfort of your own home. 10 seconds. Let it out. Anything that you're holding in, let it out. Deep breath in, hold, and exhale. Fold forward, dangle. Take some breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth as you continue to release. Really good. So stay on all fours. Bend your knees now a little bit. Hands are on the floor, maybe a foot or so, foot and a half in front of your feet. And we're going to lift the left hand and the right foot off the ground, and then bring it back and switch. Right hand and foot off the ground. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, alternating, lifting opposite hand and foot and bringing it down. As you lift, if you straighten the foot that is on the leg foot is on the floor, while you're lifting the opposite, you get a really good stretch along the back side of the legs. Move rhythmically. You can almost make it a dance. So kind of too like you're walking here in place on all fours. Keep your endurance here. We're in this for 6 minutes. So if you need to rest. Breathe, even breathing, and then continue. Keep moving, keep walking in place. Find a rhythm with your breathing. Move your head around. You can feel around in your body while you're in this. So work on it, work it out, work things through, use your breath. If you still need to make sounds off the breath of anything that's coming up, because you may find that as you get into this, you start even getting maybe a little agitated, you're getting a little hot. So move things through, things that are boiling up, move it through. not spiritually strong, then we can't negotiate properly. If we are not mentally strong, then we do not have the grit to continue to negotiate. Then we build more guns and more bombs. More than halfway there. Merge everything together. Merge the breath. Merge the movement. Merge the mind. Go beyond. Last 20 seconds. Breathe in, hold, let the arms dangle, exhale. Take a breath in and out. And then come to sit into easy pose. Close your eyes and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Bring the arms together in front of you. And we're going to sweep the arms up to the left side. Inhale, exhale, over to the right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep the elbows straight. Palms facing downward. Arms are parallel to each other as they move. Both arms move together. Swing the arms freely from the shoulders, but keep your elbows straight and your arms stiff. Inhale, exhale. Left, right. Inhale, exhale. Swing and let loose. Keep going. Create spaciousness, expansiveness, compassion, moving through grief, depression, sadness. Let it come through. Anything. If you can move them through into exhilaration, freedom, elevation. Inhale. Exhale, relax the arms down. Good. Breathing in and out. This next one's going to be interesting. We'll see how we do this. I get to play. You get to jump. So we're going to come into a crow pose, into a squat. So come up onto the feet, widen out the feet. The wider out you go, the more room you have. And if your heels don't meet the floor, whenever anything doesn't meet the floor, bring the floor to you. So bolster it. You can bring a blanket underneath. So keeping the arms between the knees here, you're going to jump from this position as much as you can. Be careful. If you can even get lift off, this is really tough. If you can't, then just bounce up and down. And if you're not jumping evenly, stop it. Stop it and just kind of bounce up and down. As you jump, when you breathe out, the exhale will be the sound ha. So ha, 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 ha. Keep going, moving from the belly. Ha, 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 ha. Last one. Ha. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale and come back to sit into easy pose. Really good. Exhale all the way out. We are going to meditation now. Bring the palms together in front of your face. Thumbs are even with your nose and 3 to 4 inches in front of it. Your elbows are out to the sides and angling slightly downward. Close your eyes and chant Had, 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 Hari Nam, Had, 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 Hari Nam. So hands are together in front of the nose. Elbows are angled a little bit down so you're not out wide like this. Elbows are down 3 to 4 inches in front of your nose. Breathe in and chant Had, 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 Hari Nam. 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 Eyes are closed. Had, 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 Hari Nam. 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 Had, 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 Harinam, Har, 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 Harinam. Last one, Har, 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 Harinam. Deep breath in, hold, exhale. Let all the way down onto your back. Breathe deeply and heavily through your mouth. Between the navel and mouth, project out through the breath. Relax. Continue to breathe through the mouth, in and out. Begin to roll your neck in circles while you're lying down. Slowly rise up while still rolling your neck in circles. Moving up inch by inch. Begin to move your whole body while you're sitting up. Everything moving around. And then raise your hands up into the air and shake them out vigorously. Shaking. Breathe deep. And relax. Deep breath in. Exhale. That was a good one. So if you go back to use this again, if you just have a little bit of time, about 15, 20 minutes, just start with that first pranayama practice and keep practicing that. Keep working on that. That's about 15 to 20 minute practice. You can just start with that. If you have time for a longer practice, move ahead and do this for about an hour. And, if you really want to give yourself everything, go back for the whole deal. But you can break this apart. You can start with the pranayama practice first. If you're short on time, do something. There's always something you can do for a little bit of time. So let's close. Bring your hands together, rub your hands together. Thumbs into the heart, deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Deep breath in for a long Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam.